Welcome back to Coming This Summer.
Halloween.
Oh, you just wanted to do that. You dick.
Yeah.
We're doing it over because I want to say Halloween. It was terrible the way you said it. I hated it.
We can't start Halloween with me going, it's Halloween. It's Halloween. It's Halloween.
No, I went, "Whoa," and you're like, I'm gonna
CTS presents. There's lightning in the studio.
We've gone long enough where even if it crashes now, we got a short.
Yeah, I like it. Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus 2.
Number 2. Should we even touch on the first one, or should we probably wait till one of us puts it on our top 10 list and top 10 video? Okay,
yeah, because I'm sure it will be.
Because we'll probably turn this into a talking about
spoilers, obviously.
I hate Ice didn't make a comeback from the first movie. Yeah. I really needed that talking cat, man.
That did make me
right
sad.
Into it, you know. I
no
really
talking
needed
cat
that talking
was.
Cat. But I liked the sequelness that it had. That it is very.
Like you said, it had no right to be as good as it was.
Like,
I don't know how much better a sequel to a movie that was already only charming because it was a Halloween movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a Halloween movie,
right?
Too.
You're not gonna make a Scorsese
No.
film. You know, it's not gonna be like
it's not Endgame. Yeah, you're not making Avatar or Titanic.
Yeah, I mean,
it's Hocus Fucking Pocus.
I want to have people that say it was garbage or trash explain
a character
to me.
literally goes, "Is this just a bunch of Hocus Pocus?"
I always now, when we're watching a movie with the kids, I always go, "That's the name of the movie," and they always look at me like,
"Movie." Yeah, I go roll title card. Roll credits.
This is a real Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, fart.
No, but I mean, it served its purpose, I thought.
I feel like some of the original people who aren't like the sisters should have showed up. Like the kid, you know, and his like little sister that you give shit about. And maybe him and the chick got together and have kids now. You know,
that's
instead
Hocus
we
Pocus
got
3.
Tony Hale looking for a fucking candy apple for 30 minutes.
Great though,
which was awesome.
I love Tony Hale.
Yeah, what a surprise.
Yeah, I honestly did not have a clue.
They do like the flashback of like the 1600s or whatever, and he's like Tony Hale's like the mayor. And they like cut back, and it's one of his ancestors, and it's just fucking Tony Hale
it's the
again.
Same, yeah. He looks familiar. Yeah. The
Oh,
old '90s tropey. Yeah, it's a multiverse.
I want to
thing.
talk about the Walgreens. Or the CVS?
It was Walgreens.
Walgreens? Yeah. Okay, I want to talk about that.
They were in there for, I think, 18 minutes. I think is what it was total. I think, seriously.
1/4 of the movie.
Yeah, no, that was about a quarter of the movie.
Walgreens.
It was a funny scene. The first half of the movie
me
carried
of
the
high
whole
school
movie.
Scene, though, in the original one, where they're, like, pranking the witches in the high school. Like, that's what they should have turned it into, is, like, they used the things in the Walgreens to, like, fuck with the witches.
They kind of did a little bit. Like, this is souls in a bottle.
Yeah, well, they did, but, like, to help them, you know? Like,
well, they didn't want to be eaten, you know?
That's true. But, you know, they didn't want to be eaten in the original one.
It's
true.
true.
Still fucked with them, you know? That's because kids back then didn't give a fuck about nothing, you know?
Yeah, that's the difference. The original one had I can't remember his name, but like Penny Marshall, like all these old-timer, like, comedians, like all these cameos, and all this ridiculous. Like when they go to the guy's house, he's the devil, and they're like, you know? And he's like, like there was nothing like that in this one.
No, Tony Hale is pretty much that.
Yep.
I mean, that's about...
Yeah, this one you could tell was directed by somebody else.
You know,
they had
back,
to bring the zombie back.
Whatever, I guess. Which I didn't remember the zombie from the first one until I like just watched it the other day. Like, oh, that's right, he's there.
Yeah,
I guess he's there too. And like, what he didn't like get. It's not problem solved after the first.
No, because
movie?
he goes, because they're still alive. I've just been laying in this box for the last 30 years awake.
But were they alive? Because they got poofed at the end of the
Because I guess they
first one,
didn't
though.
finish the spell because they weren't eradicated, though.
They did, though. But because the sequel had to happen. You know, where's the
Because
pitch
the
meeting on
sequel.
Hocus Pocus 2? Come on.
For real. Come on, guys.
Come on, dude. Step up your
Wow,
game. Wow. Yeah, what would you give Hocus Pocus 2? We're not wrapping up yet, but what would you probably give it? I'd probably give it a 6 something.
6.5. Yeah,
right?
that's what I was gonna say.
6.4.
Yeah, 6.5. 6.
I can't give it higher than
a 6.66.
I can't put it higher than Batman because I gave Batman a 6.8 back in the day.
Right.
So I can't.
Well, I mean, it's how you enjoy it, interpret it.
But I
like
fucked myself from the get-go on CTS.
I like your
you know
scale.
What I mean?
That's your sketch, just the super bad scale.
But I set my scale. First episode we fucking did. Batman.
He's
6,
like
8.
Shawshank Redemption.
That's my scale.
7.
Yeah.
Godfather.
Right. 4. Yeah. Fuck. I don't like Godfather actually.
I think Shawshank Redemption is the greatest movie of all time. But
Okay.
That's a different.
Yeah, we're not talking
from
about
a different time.
Hope
for
we
a
turn
different.
Hocus Pocus 2 into Godfather versus Shawshank Redemption. The fuck? Only us, I guess.
I think it's I
That
guess
cat tease, man.
that
the
cat
whole time
tease-
was bullshit.
I-
Do the cat. Make the fucking cat talk, you asshole.
They wanted you to think maybe at some point the cat was gonna talk
And like, I get it after the first one. Like the kid and the cat is like gone because he like
because they went to heaven,
fart.
right? They like walked to heaven or
I want
whatever.
a fucking talking cat in the movie.
I did.
Though. So pull that bitch back from heaven
Yeah,
and put him in
like
the fucking
maybe
cat.
why
Yeah.
he was a cat, he was out like humping some female cats because in theory he's a cat, right? So maybe he has grandkid cats
no,
and such.
The little girl in the first movie totally fed that dude like kibble. And the
Right.
cat,
That's what I'm
motherfucker
saying.
has to eat like he's not
So-
eating like burgers and fries. Fucking again, Mr. Friskies.
So it's 29 years, right?
Tuna and salmon. Yeah.
So like he had a baby cat and then that cat had a baby and that's all you need is like 3 generations of cats, really.
Fine.
That's it.
And it's a girl now.
And it's another black cat and then like she should have talked at the end. Like, that's my great grandfather. And
Yeah.
everybody be like, wait a minute.
Yeah. No.
Hold on.
It wasn't though. Yeah.
So are you your soul's
Fuck
like
that.
half cat, half
Yeah.
human?
Yeah.
I kinda wanna watch that movie get explored.
She got impregnated by the soul of the cat, not the cat itself, and that's why it can talk.
I have so many questions about this scenario I just created.
Soul fuck the movie.
It's a spinoff with the cat.
Soul
Where the
fuck.
cat had kids, but you're right. It shouldn't have any human qualities because it's just like it would be the
It's
cat,
the cat.
DNA
It's not the
with a
soul
human soul.
of Billy Thatcher or whatever, you know. It gets pumped inside. He's like swimming. It's like the ghost. It's like the little cat sperm. Like I'm free.
It's like a cat with a human head. Okay, we've gotten sidetracked.
Hocus Pocus 2.
Hocus Pocus. That's what we're talking.
we're
Not
just-
the spinoff
We're
we're writing.
spouting some
the unofficial spinoff.
soul fuck. Disney's soul fuck. Halloween.
I don't know if that's the name I was gonna go with, but I mean, yeah,
That's what it is, though.
That's,
It's what it is. Yeah, nice. No, I like the movie. I'd say 6.5.
Yeah, I think Bette Midler and
they were great.
I thought they gave
they
all
were
they could give.
amazing. Yeah, they're
you
up
know?
there singing.
They're like 100 years
the
old.
Clash. Should I stay or should I go or
It
what?
was
What the fuck were
The
they
Roombas,
singing? Yeah.
Roombas that were alive with
Yeah.
going around like
they
eating
do that
things.
in the first one where they get like
The
one of them gets a
vacuums, yeah.
mop and a vacuum.
That's what
yeah.
inspired like Sabrina,
Yeah,
the
right.
ABC show.
Yeah, yeah.
Because she's riding the vacuums.
Yeah, her being on the fucking like the Roombas trying to like fucking skate, was the fucking funniest thing
I noticed
ever.
she turned her mouth a different side the whole movie. Because in the first movie it was like one way, and in the
Yeah.
sequel she had the
Oh,
whole,
really?
to the
It's
whole.
different?
It was
Okay.
weird.
Huh. All right.
Like,
yeah.
was that on purpose?
I didn't
or-
pay attention to that, but it might have been
I have really
funny,
bad OCD.
like
so.
because they're so old.
she forgets.
Yeah.
Just
No, that's what happened. She forgot which side it was, and because she's such like a sweet old
And the
lady,
director's just
nobody
like,
wanted to correct her. Just fucking.
it's fine.
We'll switch it in post, and like the whole movie,
We'll fix it.
she's like flipped horizontally, so she just looks like
I
a
was like,
fuck.
we'll fix
she
it in
looks like
post.
a monster. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's like if I filmed us on a green screen and then flipped us and put us on this set, we'd look like nightmares.
You should do that.
No, we
Invert
shouldn't.
the video.
No, we should not.
No one would ever know.
Yeah, they would. Does that say Ob's Burgers?
It still say Bob.
Ma'am cap?
Or I guess it would say Dob.
Yeah, right. Bob. No, it would say Bob.
If it was inverted, though, it'd be backwards. So, well, I
Right.
guess it was
It's
lowercase.
still
It'd say
B-
Dob.
B
but
backwards
the
is still a
is
B, right?
Kinda. Pretty
Yeah,
close.
Whatever. This is irrelevant.
It's fine.
Hocus
I don't know what the
Pocus
hell we're
2.
talking about.
Streaming on Disney Plus. Go watch it enough, and maybe we get a third one. Never fart.
No, you got
No.
lucky.
Yeah, I think we definitely got.
We
lucky.
got lucky. They had a.
All the people got lucky, and then shat on the movie for even coming
That's
out.
what I don't understand. And it's like we wanted more. They needed a bigger budget, and it's like you could see that they spent all the money on the CGI like magic
their
powers,
laser beams,
their
yeah,
laser
yeah.
fingers.
One of us just like spinning because they just told him to just do
Just
shit,
be
and we'll just animate
ridiculous.
on top of
Yeah.
it. Yeah, and you got Sarah Jessica Parker just like spinning in a circle.
She looked like Elsa from Frozen.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
all black and everything's all color bleeding, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, all right, I see you, Pixar.
What was the Magica Maxima or whatever the super
Magic,
the
Mexico, magic.
the
Yeah.
super all spell that they. And how they use the power of friendship. Can we talk about the kids, the actual like high school kids now?
That's why I say the first half of the movie carried the whole movie. Between the younger versions of the girls to the Walgreens scene, it gave it such a start.
In the Hocus Pocus world, I want that.
I do. I want a prequel
Salem,
while they're little kids.
Spin-off with those kids.
Like, why are they alone?
Yeah.
Why are they?
Where are their parents?
Yeah. What's going on?
Are they sisters actually? Probably not.
Probably not.
You know. So what's that story?
That
and
could
they were great.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just write them the same as like the, Sanderson sisters. Yeah. It's perfect. The kids though. The like high school kids.
Yeah, the lead girl was pretty good. The best friend was all right, and then the girl that was like barely there because they were fighting
had like the jock boyfriend,
right?
And, like
that was supposed to be real dumb
to her friends because the jock is like an asshole
to them.
Like, doesn't
but
know
she
he's
didn't,
being an
and
asshole.
she didn't know he was
and
either.
She doesn't know
Everyone's
he's being
confused.
an asshole, even though he's an asshole.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, I play football and I crush on your things that you like, and I say it's weird, and I didn't know that was being mean. What the fuck are you writing?
Well,
what do you mean?
What happens there is you get like some of the '90s cringy stuff still works, and some of it doesn't.
And
that's an example
a movie
of
that
what
takes
doesn't.
place in 2022, which is like everybody's woke. You know,
right.
Like nobody should be like that, especially a
right.
kid
But you
on
can't
a fucking football team.
I don't disagree, but think of a movie that's like half written to be '90s movie.
But
then you can't
it's like split.
That's what I'm saying. Then
right.
you can't write in like all of a sudden everybody's completely aware of their things too, because then it completely kills the first part of the movie.
It does.
So you got to deal with the cringe on the other. Because you're right. Because the guy's like, man, do I sound like that?
Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah. Okay, you fucking idiot.
Like, yeah. Even worse was the friend that didn't realize that. She wasn't talking to the friends or that her boyfriend was being an ass. And it's like,
why are you ignoring me? Because your asshole is an asshole, you asshole. Like, what do you mean? What the fuck do you mean?
The name of this video is Asshole.
And like Hocus asshole. And like she's not
asshole
even in
Pocus.
it. Yeah. Asshole Pocus. The lean in. The fucking asshole Pocus.
Please.
I don't even remember what I was going to say. The chick, the one who's like dating the jock
she
dude.
wasn't great.
She wasn't even in it enough to the point where she comes in at the end and they all have like powers now. Because
why? Because they're sisters.
Because they're friends.
Right, but it's like a sisterhood.
Mm-hmm. They're a coven.
But the other two were like friends.
Yeah.
This one was like a tag-along.
Right. She's the third wheel.
This is like, our Chef Boyardee from our other show decides to...
Now.
Yeah, who are you?
Like, why does he get power?
Yeah, no.
He showed up 20 minutes ago. We've been doing this for 5 years.
Exactly what it would be.
20 minutes ago and he gets fucking powers. Are you shitting me? Like, that's pretty much
and they drop a hint in the beginning of the movie that they have, and that her especially, like, they got to get the friend, because there's like the picture and there's like a little light bulb coming out of her hand, like, hint, hint.
Well, it's not the one who's like dating the dude who has the powers. It's like the dark chick.
No, but they tease that the blonde one has the powers at the beginning when they're looking at like the old pictures, like of them camping. So it's like, well, I wonder how this one's gonna end. But again,
we get a B plot in the movie too.
Which was it? That a B plot?
Of like the
no,
the
I know
black
I'm being an ass
zombie,
because
like,
it's
going around.
It was so
and
not
like,
needed.
He's collecting shit for like their whatever
scavenger
spell.
hunt.
Yeah, literally that.
And they're like playing like the axe game where they're throwing the axe. They're bobbing for apples. They're skipping down the road, having dinner at restaurants. It was it was so not needed.
No, it wasn't. It was bad too. And then for like all of that, they get all the ingredients for the spell, and like the black dude turns out to be like helping the sisters, and the zombie's like, oh, what? You were getting all this shit to help them, not to like not?
And then he rips his head off.
What do you mean?
Like, what did you think?
Why would you be collecting that to not help them? You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You're like 1,000 years old.
You could have just wrote a B plot of the zombies like hears that they're awake and now is trying to get to them because he's sick of being awake. So the whole movie he's trying to get to them. People are like, oh my God, it's a zombie. Yeah. And then every once in a while you flash people screaming and running from a zombie, and he obviously is like, I'm not freaking bad. That's you didn't need all the extra stuff that went into it. But again, for a 30-year sequel.
I did watch. We'll wrap up the first episode of HALLOWEEK here. I watched The Munsters.
Oh my God. That's why you're in such a bad mood today. Jesus, this is raging. I figured it all just made sense.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
dude.
I've heard.
Holy shit, dude.
That bad.
It was a nightmare.
Oh,
it was
I have to watch it now.
A fucking fever dream. Oh my god, dude, it is so bad. We could make a better movie on if somebody was slitting my throat.
You don't want to know the
down my
budget
throat.
either, from what I've read. Yeah. Let's just say I don't think Netflix hires him to do anything again.
Monsters too. Yeah.
And then they release it in like not Halloween. Like
Yeah.
should be this week, and then let the hype build.
Mm-hmm. It came out like
In August,
couple weeks
quietly,
ago.
or
Yeah,
middle
a
of
month
September.
ago.
Like
yeah.
they knew why.
Yeah.
They
Right.
watched that and went, "Oh my god."
We're not doing a review on that. That's why I'm putting it at the end of this because I just remembered.
Oh, okay, I was gonna watch it, but if we're not doing a review,
Don't.
then I'm not gonna.
I'm not. I didn't even know what to review. There's nothing to review. It's not a movie. It's a train wreck.
Coming up on HALLOWEEK, we got Werewolf by
We don't do train wreck.
Werewolf by Night. Werewolf by Night.
Yeah.
Our top 10 list of Halloween
We'll bring
movies.
in a CTS Junior team.
Yeah, they want to give
couple
some
of
there. Maybe they get their
reviews.
top 3 or top 5
There you go. That's
because
perfect.
they're little.
And we'll figure out some other Halloween.
Yeah, this is obviously
Maybe we sit in the
in
studio
black and white.
try and carve corny onto a fucking pumpkin for an hour and fail.
we get a solder iron, and then we just do the pattern on the front of the
Should
pumpkin.
we do black and white if I wore black on black?
Yeah, it'd be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll do it. I'll do this one.
It won't be fine.
It wouldn't. All right, like, subscribe. We got to check out. Man, what did we put up the last couple? We had a couple, and they got backed up
Cinemagasm.
due to the fact that we're gonna be doing some double drops this week
Yes,
because
today,
every
We got
day, yeah.
Cinemagasm today
Yep.
and this.
And
yeah.
this, we got backed up. We've had some computer. Again, we're still rebounding from the hurricane.
backed up.
Once we got lighting all solved, the computer went.
We're vidstipated,
Showstipated. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna upgrade to battle stations
constipated?
up this Christmas. We're gonna get a new Ryzen supercomputer. So
we're done.
We're done.
Hocus Pocus, go watch it. It was kind of okay.
Hocus Pocus.
All right.
It was kind of okay.
Yeah. Back of the box.
Blade movie? No, with Deadpool.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because I think he's gonna be one of the last.
It's Deadpool in the Multiverse of Madness, and they just rip the title from Doctor Strange.
that'd actually be pretty funny.
It'd be pretty fucking funny.
It has Doctor Strange crossed out with Deadpool written
with
above
Deadpool. Yeah, that's really funny. He's like, I'm gonna steal his title because I'm gonna do it right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what you guys want.
Yeah. Imagine Deadpool. It just takes. I'm gonna borrow that. I'm gonna steal that title.
No, I like it.
Rules. Yeah. I think there will be a subtitle. It might be Deadpool and Wolverine because Hugh Jackman is allegedly going to be in Deadpool 3, which we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah, let's get into that. How cool is it they managed to talk that guy into coming back after he was like, I'm not coming back.
And Deadpool and Wolverine were in a movie